Hello everyone. It's been a while, hasn't it? But I have something that I didn't think would be here for a little while longer, but it arrived. I love Amazon Prime. 2026 Motorized Gordon. So, this item here, I got, was it, like just now, 5 minutes ago, the Amazon package came. So I went with Gordon specifically for a couple of reasons. I wanted to see how the large chassis worked over the small one. If I really wanted more of these, I could just buy the multi-pack. If Gordon doesn't end up working well, he basically determines if I get the rest of the range or not. If not, I'm likely only going to get him, Percy, Thompson, Scruffy, and Rosie. Then if they do work well, I might get Diesel and James. Likely not, though. Because I've heard James is the one that has the most amount of issues, but the main issue with these is that it's not their low power, it's that they're not designed for the track that they run on. Because these are like Trackmaster 2 like slopes, so anyways, let's get into Gordon here. I was gonna buy one of the die casts, but I wanted to get something early. So when Gordon came on Amazon, I was like, you know what? Sure. So yeah, this is Gordon here. I don't know if the multi-pack is back in stock yet, but we'll just have to see. This is going to be very interesting. We have new instructions. These only run on one AAA. They're very similar to Trackmaster 1 in a lot of ways. Like the small engine chassis, the frame not initially coming off, only running on one battery. They're quite similar. James, Nia, Diesel, and I completely forgot about Emily too. James, Nia, Diesel, and Emily, I might get them. I highly doubt James and Nia. Diesel and Emily, maybe. Although, if I do end up liking Gordon, I'm sure I'll get Thomas and Scruffy, Percy, and Rosie, but just when they actually come to stores. I have no rush to buy these. My main focus is on the die casts. So this Gordon is impossible to open, I swear. Okay, that's a bit better now. Come on now. It's like, these are just, I've seen Twitter reviews, and that's kind of the reason I only bought Gordon so far. Okay, he's free. Or almost here. Okay. Now he's free. So I'm just gonna attempt to put the box back together here. So now that that's back, together, we can get a closer inspection with him, and these are a lot smaller than I thought they'd be. And Gordon especially, like, he's the thinnest of them all, which isn't a bad thing, but if he was a bit taller, it would mellow out. I think he is the best one cosmetically for Wave 1. Nia is also pretty good. I just have no desire to get her because of the, her minecart and her face. Gordon's face, I think, is really good. The engine, I think, who has the best face overall is Henry. But Henry doesn't have a motorized, does he? This cola, I don't like these things. I don't know why we've had them. So, let's get a battery in Gordon. And then we can kind of just go off that. But I'm hoping he doesn't have a strip screw like that one James did. But yeah, I think the partial reason for all these, quote, for all this quality, poor quality control is just due to the rush to get these out, because the 80th stuff was like, there wasn't anything left to release, and there were still a couple months left until the show came out, so, like, the Tidmouth set came out in April, in that one toy store. But, yeah, let's see. If there's a lack of lubrication here, I will not be surprised, but that's kind of the issue why these have been a little sloppy. Okay. So here they are. This was reused from the 80th. The side rods are similar. The bogey, it's really cheap, but it still swivels decently well. And then there's the button. So, let's just put a battery in them. Alright. That is good, though. He's running decently well. I can tell there's not much lubrication, though. I'll run him on some play rail track just to see what happens, because I'm a little curious as to how well he'll do there. But let's see. So here he is, he's running now. Yeah, not very okay, hold on. We'll let him go for a little longer while. Or a little while longer, I'm sorry. That's not surprising me. He's not getting... What? Oh! Hold on. He actually made it up that play rail slope. That's surprising. Okay. Okay. That's good. So this has a lot of attributes from Thomas Toys. It has the button from Fisher-Price Talking Engines. It has... Wow, I can't even provide a good example. Like, there's obviously a lot of attributes from each motorized range. Like, you have this valve gear from the 80th. You have the button, or the use of one battery, and the no longer universal chassis, like Trackmaster 1. you have the geared wheels and the lack of free rolling, like Trackmaster 2. You have magnets from Tomy Trains. There's nothing really from Plariel I can see on this thing. All Engines Go? Is there anything from All Engines Go? Oh, Plariel, the middle wheel has similar movement to that of a Plariel Thomas and Stepney, I guess, if that's something. And I was gonna shorten this video out, but I think what we'll do, I'm gonna run Gordon on the barrel set, then we're gonna test him out with some Tomy Trains. Cause if you've been keeping up with my posts, I got a Tomy Trains Percy not too long ago, so let's do that. So I'm really not gonna be surprised if Gordon doesn't do too well on this set, but we'll see. I'm just hoping the front bogey doesn't derail. My Gordon took the hill really well. Hold on. I'll have to, I'll turn the camera for you guys so that you can see better, but he actually did decently well on it. But you can tell he's slowing down, but like he still did incredibly well on this, so I don't have a rolling stock for him to pull, but I do have Tomy Trains, Annie, and Clarabelle, which is close, and then we'll test him with the Tomy Trains engine, just to see what happens. So I will grab those now, and then we'll do something there. Okay, so I have my Tomy Trains, Annie, and Clarabelle here. I modded them so that they're conversion trucks. So I have an extra Tomy Trains magnet, which I could use on someone if I really wanted to. So, the magnets are compatible, as I've seen before on Twitter. I also have Tomy Trains Thomas and Tomy Trains Percy. And as you can see, like, they connect in all directions, so we'll get Gordon going with Annie and Clarabelle on the barrel set, just to see what happens. I am curious if he'll slow down on the hill, because he was already a little sluggish, but, like, he's done better than most. He's done better than most of what I've seen, so Annie and Clarabelle can clear the hill. Like the Tomy Train stuff, they're in a similar, they have similar heights to the 80th stuff, so I'm not concerned. And, like, you can't see now, but, like, the magnets are working, so, yeah, we'll just let Gordon go for a little bit here. He's clearly slowing down, but I think he can do it. I have faith in him. Oh yeah, that was incredibly slow, but like he's going up the hill, so I'll put it in the frame here. Gordon's tender is getting stuck on the track though, like it's just the sides of the actual station. So, but I think that's an issue we've seen before. So like he's clearly slowing down, but he can still take the hill decently well. So, and Annie and Clarabelle derailed. So this is gonna be the last test of the day. I'm gonna test him with Tommy Train's Thomas on the player track and Tommy Train's Percy on the barrel set, just to see like what happens. I just want to shout out my buddy Soup, because Soup gave me Tommy Train's Percy for a good price. So yeah, the magnets, as you can see, they're compatible. So okay, so they're going, no. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so now I'm gonna try Gordon and Percy on the barrel set. So okay, so now they're actually starting to get up the hill. So now they're getting a little bit better. That was not a good example because of the curves, but you know, like they're going okay. So. Overall, I'm actually really satisfied with my Gordon. You can see there's the occasional flaw there, but, like, he still runs really well overall, and I'm honestly surprised. Now, how much of the range am I gonna buy? Well, I've thought about it, and I might end up buying the multi-pack, or I might just wait until it's in stores. And then of the second wave, I'll probably get Thomas, Rosie, and then Scruffy. And then the second Thomas will probably be used like my Tommy Train, Danny, and Clarabelle. Like, I'll probably just give him an older coupling. So I'm really surprised with how well Gordon runs, though. So expect more 2026 reviews. Just don't expect them, for a while, because I'm not... The only things I might buy on Amazon are the Tidmouth set and the multi-pack, and even then, I don't know if that's something I don't want to buy, or want to buy yet, put it that way. Because I still want to find all of this in stores, but, like I said, I bought Gordon early, because I wanted to get an idea what I'd expect from these toys, so... Overall, though, I'm honestly really satisfied with these. These are great toys. Like, they're all great cosmetically. The die casts are really great. I think we've only seen one error with the die cast, and that was that James Tender. But overall, I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high, but I'm certainly pleased with Gordon. So I'll see you all in the next video. I'm not sure what it'll be. It might be a toy hunt looking for these, possibly. That could be a Mythway Mafia thing. I'm not sure yet. But, however, I think that it's a good idea to expect a lot more over the summer. I get out of school June 17th, so that's in about a week from now, so yeah. Or roughly 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks? Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.